next on my list of things that I'm gonna do today is to just dehydrate celery. I have 4 of these packs of celery hearts that we have, and they've been in the fridge for a little while. They were old when we got them for free, and they were already old when we got them. And I should have done this last week. I just couldn't find the time to actually fit it in. So since we got rained out today, it seemed a perfect time to actually get some of the celery done. So that's what we're gonna do. And it doesn't smell bad. It just smells like celery. And with celery, from what I have read and seen, I've never actually dehydrated it myself. But from what I've seen, it's kind of preference as to whether or not you want to actually blanch it. I'm not going to because I don't want to. I'm just going to make this as easy and simple as possible. So all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to peel off all the ribs to it, and then I'm going to throw them into the sink, let them soak for a little bit. I'm not going to let them soak. What am I talking about? I'm going to rinse them off and kind of clean all of these up a bit because, like I said, we did get these free and they are old and in poor condition. So I need to kind of salvage a bit of them like I do with the apples. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to salvage what I can, and then we're going to get started from there. See, some of them are just kind of funky. So we got our compost pile, and we're going to use it. So all I'm going to do with these, I have them all washed and rinsed up as best as I possibly can. Kind of weeded through, got some of the bits and stuff out of there. And so all I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to chop all of these up. And I'm going to cut off both ends from each of the pieces just as much, just a teeny little bit here. Just like, however much I have to cut off from both ends. And then I'm going to chop it up, and I'm going to put it on my dehydrator. And I have the little dehydrator, the sheets, the mesh sheets. I don't know if that shows mesh, but it's mesh. And so I'm just going to put that on there, and then I'm just going to go until I run out of celery. That's my plan. And I'm not going to worry a whole lot about the leaves and things like that. That I'm going to, I kind of figure it's just going to be added flavor, because my plan for all of this celery is basically just going to be adding to soups and stews and stir fries and whatever else we want to do with them. That's pretty much what it's going to be used for. And I know I'm pretty sure that the leaves and stuff have a pretty good amount of flavor to them. A lot of the salt and the I don't know how to just the deepness or the richness of the flavor. A lot of that is in the leaves, and I know some people don't like that, but I think it'll probably just help this to stretch much further. We don't have to use as much if we go ahead and use the leaves. So that's what I'm going to do. And then honestly, I'm probably going to go through all the heart pieces, like the centers with all these leaves. I'm probably going to cut those off, rinse them off, and include those as well. But we'll just see how it goes. And I'm basically just cutting it into the size pieces that I plan to actually use them in. Okay, so we got these all chopped up. I went through and got all the little hearts and stuff, and pretty much all that's left in here is like the ends and the pieces, and like some of the gross rotten stuff. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to throw this on the dehydrator with the garlic that I have going over there right now. So it's going to be kind of garlic infused celery, which should probably make it be even better. So we're just going to throw this in there and with the garlic, and it's at 135 degrees. And I will bring you guys back at the end and let you know just about how long this actually took. I expect it, hopefully, will be ready by like tomorrow morning. It's 11 a.m. right now, so hopefully it'll be done. And really, it could even be done tonight. But it is a pretty wet vegetable, so hopefully at least by the time I'm ready to go to work tomorrow, I can at least throw these in some jars and show you what I'm doing next. So we'll bring you back in.
Good morning. Woo! I currently am losing my voice. Good morning, and nope. Good morning, and welcome to the Fermented Homestead. Today we're just going to be taking care of a couple things that I have to do before work. Right now we're kind of just waiting out daylight. It is still pitch dark outside, and it should be getting light here probably within about the next half an hour. And we do have one other thing that we need to take care of that is left over from yesterday, and that is dealing with some of our celery. We dehydrated this celery yesterday, I don't know if you remember, but it was humongous, and I piled it high on this whole tray. It was just gargantuan. And so now what we're going to do is we're just going to take about half of these. Yeah, we had 7 and we're going to take care of 4. The bottom 3 of these weren't quite ready yet. They just needed a little bit more time. So I left them on the dehydrator. All right, so all I do with this sort of thing, typically I usually get like a big steel bowl, but I just don't want to today. So hopefully this won't be a big giant mess. And just basically you want to make sure you have a bowl that is at least large enough to cover for the sheet to fit in and the hole as well, because it's going to go through the hole. So if you don't have a bowl that's large enough that the hole can actually fit over, then you're going to have a mess. Simple as that. At least for my dehydrator. If you're awesome and have an Excalibur, you probably don't have to worry about that. But I do. Well, I do have to worry about it, that is. I don't have an Excalibur yet. Someday. Okay, and then all I do is I just take it and put it in a jar. Squish it. Okay. So I think that is done. Shaking it to get to settle a little bit. Make some room. Okay, so now next I'm just gonna add these little dry packs and put them in here. Put it on there. And then I'm just gonna mark this and put it on the pantry shelf. And then whenever we need it for recipes, Robert wants it for soups or we want it for stir fries or anything like that, we'll go ahead and pull this off and throw in however much we want. I don't have even the slightest clue what the ratios are on this. I've never done this before. So I was just kind of showing you what I'm doing. I don't know what the recipes, what the conversion rate is. If you guys know what the conversion rate is on this, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. I would really be interested in knowing kind of roughly how much to gauge starting making this.
After I finished with all of the celery, I wanted to bring you back and show you how much we actually ended up with. We ended up with this whole one that I showed you, and then this one was also left over. So we got a pint and a half of celery out of 8 of those, I don't know what you call them, but the hearts or the big heart hearts of celery. We'll call them hearts of celery. How about that? And so I just wanted to show you, you know, if you have that and it's in your fridge and it's just about to go bad, or you just want to save space in your fridge, dehydrating celery is a great way to actually save space and to just have something on your pantry shelf ready to use whenever you want to make a tasty dish. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you do, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next video.